Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends. We've just recently finished Chapter 1, Campaign 1, Vengeance. Now it is time to do Campaign 2, Corruption. Now this, pardon me, this of the three, oh there's the music, finally. This of the three campaigns is my least favorite. Mostly because I actually don't like the what? I don't want to pick a specific thing about it I don't like. I just don't like the overall feel of the nation involved, of the creatures involved. If you remember from my first video, I did mention how I wanted to kill a GameStop employee, said you can't have steampunk without magic. This is the magic. And that's not why I don't like it. I honestly don't like it because I'm not very good at it. But we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So we have corruption. The Doge has escaped into the desert, but not before laying waste to Miana. Giaccomo has followed him there, but the Doge is not the only terror that awaits. Okay, once again, we're gonna go moderate. No, we're gonna go easy because I'm going for speed and story. If you guys want to see a hard Let's Play for this, pick up the game, play it. It's awesome. Harder difficulties, of course, are harder, but I suck at RTS, so we're just gonna go easy because I want to show you the story more than anything else, and easy, you know, keeps the times down and everything else. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Into the desert. We liberated Venucci, but the Doge tricked us. His army had taken a hammer and set out east. By the time we realized his ruse, it was too late to catch him. The Doge made a forced march to Miana and leveled the city. My people were helpless against the hammer, and the Doge's troops were without mercy. Then, inexplicably, the Doge and his troops turned and headed east, into the deserts of the Alin kingdom. What he hoped to achieve there is beyond my understanding, but it's really hard to read this, but we shall pursue him. Our only hope for catching him was to leave the bulk of my army behind. I foolishly thought that the time I spent among the Alin in my youth would allow me to make the crossing to Azar Harif without the usual preparations. But the sands have shifted and the roads have changed. This place is not as I remember. I fear we may be lost. The heat wears on the troops and the dust grinds in the gears of our machines. We need to reach Azar Harif, or at least some form of shelter soon. Wow, that's perfect timing, but that kind of gives you an indication of why you don't get to continue with the Venucci equipment. The guys you're currently working with, your soldiers, are not used to the heat. Their armor is too heavy, that kind of thing. And then the mechanical men, the clockwork men, their gears get all filled up with sand and they don't work. So that's why that's actually a really good explanation as to why you're switching from your current technology and flipping over to the magic or the world of the Alin. So we'll just head there. Ooh, ominous. A large dead cow thing.
Traveling in the desert has taken a toll on both man and machine. We weren't prepared for this type of journey. The troops are tired from the long march, but they are loyal and strong. But the heat is oppressive, and the sand is taking a toll on our machines. Clockwork men can lift boulders and deflect volleys of musket fire. But a handful of sand in the gears, and they break themselves apart. We can't last much longer unsheltered. Azar Harif can't be far off. We need to get there as quickly as possible. We've come across a mystic who may be able to help us. He's offering to guide us through the desert.
Standing in front of a giant head.
I don't trust him, but we have little choice but to bargain for what help he can give us. The only alternative is to take our chances in the open desert.
That ain't gonna work. So now we come to the land of giant statues and ancient myths. Main quest, recover relic. Yes. That is not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So yeah, what's really odd is as you stand out here, if you notice the clockwork men will just slowly lose health. They're just basically dying out here. I don't think there's anything we can do, like we can talk to the mystic. I think he leads us. I'm not sure, but we have to go. So our quests are recover relic. Recover the relic by killing its defenders. Oh, okay. As Service told us about a relic that should help us through the desert, we need to remove the garrison and destroy the sand spire if we're to recover the relics. Okay, so we have to head south this way. Yeah, we have to go over here. But to get there, I think we have to cross that bridge. Okay, so here are some sand spires. They're sand towers. They're very... What is this again? This...
Tell me.
Circle of sand, yeah.
What are these swirling sands? These circles of sand summon ground units. Anywhere the enemy lays their eyes. You should destroy it before anything bad is created.
Yeah, so basically those are very similar to Zerg tunnels. Zergling tunnels, I guess. I don't remember which... well, it's probably StarCraft 1, but I don't know if it was an expansion pack or what. But basically they're the tunnels in a lot of different RTS games that you find where creatures can enter one end and then exit the other. I believe in Command and Conquer, Kane's troops had very similar devices. So yeah, that's all they really are. Nothing super spectacular, but they look kind of cool. These things are hard to tell, and another reason I don't really like the Alin is those spires there are for transport. They transport troops, but there's another spire that looks almost exactly the same with slightly different colored fluff around it, and that's actually a weapons tower. It's actually sort of like the Steam weapons tower. Ah, here we go. So these guys, I believe, are the equivalent to the spiders, and that's really what the Alin are. Is if when you play the game, the three different races, of course, are like every other RTS game where every race is basically balanced because they're all exactly the same. The only difference is there might be a minor difference in certain elements. So some of these guys are like towers, some of these guys are like, or not towers, some of them are like steam cannons, some of them are like, and Giaccomo, we need your help, buddy. People are getting shot up and it's not good. There we go. So yeah, this right here is a build tower, I think. Sand spire. Yeah. Or it's a weapons tower. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look to see. Ground defense and research building. Fires a sand bolt attack at enemy ground units. So yeah, that's a sand, like a sand fire tower where it throws explosives at people. And these, of course, are the sand spires. This is like a puzzle box, which is kind of cool. These are the relics, I think, in this area.
Well done, my friend. Well done.
Thank you.
Stay there. I'll join you. Then we can move along to Azar Harif.
What's really sad is it sounds like Giacomo's voice actor.
The relic for the mystic. In exchange, he's agreed to lead us to Azar Harif.
Yay! So yeah, it's like a little puzzle box. But I think it's funny how that guy's... It sounds like Giacomo's voice actor just talking really deep. I'll come and help you, my friends. Yay, thank you for helping us. You are quite welcome.
I will guide you to Azar Harif. Don't delay, though. Those raiders could return at any minute.
Go ahead and control one of these guys. I think your clockwork men stay alive as long as they're fighting something.
I sense something.
A presence I've not felt since... Oh, wait. Sand squib. Yeah, the sand horror, as they call it. I have no idea. Yeah, because so each one of these has sort of an equivalent enemy or equivalent weapon. Let's have Giacomo do some damage. There we go. Alright. So yeah, as I was saying, these guys have equivalent Venucci.
Escape. Are you sure you are putting your effort into this?
No.
Why do these raiders value this relic so? Even the noblest of people can be corrupted by power, Giacomo.
Good to know. So yeah, as I've been trying to say, because these guys keep interrupting me, they have equivalent units, but I'm not very good with the Alin because, and this has been said a lot in different video games, if you shoot something with a gun, it has more of an impact than if you throw a laser at it, like if you shoot it with a laser.
Look out!
Ah, sand horror. And because of that, it's difficult to know what kind of damage those kind of enemies are doing. And we're just gonna have Giacomo's little guys here do some nukage. Blow up, damn it! There we go. Giacomo, you got your healing beam up yet?
They are quite persistent, aren't
close.
Azar Harif is not far now.
Carlini, something seems wrong here.
It does, doesn't it? Like maybe that we're on the wrong side? Let's go ahead and heal up some of our crew. That'll help. Yeah, Giaccomo, something feels wrong. But then again, you are in a desert, you are dying. Who wouldn't take advantage of that moment? Who wouldn't come to you and be like, hey, you have an army that's slowly falling apart. Why don't you use the remainder of it to assist me to get something that I've been having difficulty acquiring? I don't know if he can attack this. I don't think so.
Ah, good. We've arrived.
Ah, yes. Acerbus the Mystic must survive. Yeah, they've been trying to stop us from doing this. Is there a thing over there?
What are you talking about? This isn't Azar Harif.
No, it is not. It's a trap! He's absorbed the power. He's now a god. Carlini, shoot him!
Ooh, these relics grant me even greater power.
Open fire! There we go. He can just keep summoning too. That's why I'm having them all attack him, is he can just keep firing.
Slay the Dark Alin.
Yes, slay the Dark Alin, please. Ah, spiders. Go, men, go! Don't let our guys die. Not today. Not any day. Actually, I really can't do much damage to him right now with my troops, so I'm just kind of trying to take out as many as I can. So yeah, these are your foot soldiers in the Alin army. Well, actually... yeah, I'm trying to remember because they actually have mixed troops. Like you have these humans, and then you have the crystallized guys, and then you have these sand riders, I guess you can call them. They're ride the windage dudes. So
you cannot hope to win this fight.
Yeah, he'll just keep summoning enemies over and over again. We really have to take him down somehow. Carlini, what's up? Ah, okay. Carlini's not doing anything. Giacomo, you don't have anything. We can get money. Oh, we can do shameless piracy. We can do that. Capture that. Yeah, take those guys out.
Of this exercise, my master Sabu will bring about your end.
Sabu.
Blast that Marid. We'll deal with him later.
So he's gone. We did enough damage. He bolted. So that's him bolting in his nice slow fashion. He's like, I'm leaving slowly in this other direction. Hey, we win. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna change up our troops from what we currently have to these types of characters.
Giaccomo. Don't you recognize me?
No. You are foreign to me, sir. Okay, that wasn't very long, so I think we'll go from here directly into the story and then into the next mission, I think. So the video might end up being long, but we'll just go ahead and skip forward as quick as we can so we can get past all that. Ari. This hero is now available for future scenarios. A noble protector of her people, Ari will defeat the forces corrupting her home or perish in the attempt. Hunter of the Dark Alin, mistress of fire magic. Free Desert Walker unit for each level. Melee units gain bonus attack for each level. So she's actually pretty helpful if you're going to go ground, especially with melee combat. Now, since we're coming from the east, we're coming from the west, so this is where we were before. And I guess we headed through the mountain pass here, and then into the desert. So this is where we are now. And then from here we have to cross, and our final destination, I think, is here, Hellforge Mountains. I think. But if you notice, these guys, the Dark Alin is in Memphis. A corrupted genie in the service of the Dark Alin, Sawu. Same here. So these are just generic generals. They have no names. They're just dark masters. So basically, they're the equivalent of what we just fought, but they're no one special. We also lose all of our gear, and we lose all of our ability to do really anything important. So we can't build anything. So we have Desert's Edge. The Vinci lands lie to the west over the mountains. To the east is the great ocean of sand that is home to the Alin. We can't upgrade. And then Azar Harif, king of the Azar Harif capital. Azar Harif is the capital city of the Alin people. This shining city is an symbol? That can't be right. It is a symbol of Alin majesty and splendor. Alright, and then we have army upgrade here. Oh, we have hero upgrades, what we have. Alright, so Giaccomo, of course, has leveled up because we're now in a new section, so he can do Ultra Augmentation, increases target's health by 250 in large radius, speed attack by 25. That's a pretty beastie buff. Sonic Blast number 3, Demolition Team number 2, and Super Armor protects units from 100% of incoming damage for 25 seconds. 25 seconds, man. In any other game, that would be badass. Alright, we'll take a quick look at Ari while we're sitting here. Fire Rush, this power has been researched yet. Creates an aura of fire that does 2 damage to nearby enemy units and burns them. And then that does 4 damage to nearby enemies. 8 damage, 14 damage. And then we have Blink Smash. The power has been researched. Ari melds herself with the sands around her, moving quickly to an enemy to deliver an attack for 200 damage. So it's like a warp attack. 300 damage, 400 damage. And then calls 1 Rook to aid Ari. A Rook is sort of a... it's a heavy walker, is basically what it is. And then call 2 Rooks. Fire Bang. Creates a burst radius effect. Enemy units in the radius take 100 damage plus additional burn damage. So yeah, and then of course Carlini has been upgraded. So we have 400 and then 450. And then his tower goes from, let's see, easily destroyed, not quite so easily destroyed, decidedly difficult to destroy. It's decidedly difficult. Scope improves Carlini's attack, range, speed, line of sight by 10, and then by 30. Charge, Carlini becomes nearly invulnerable and supremely powerful for a short time. So yeah, these 4th level ones down here are insanity. Signals 1 Pirata Siege Zeppelin. That's badass, honestly. Pulling in the Siege Zeppelin, that's pretty cool. Gun Drones 1, Gun Drones 2. Let's see. 1 wealth lasts for 7 seconds, lasts for 10 seconds. So these are upgraded. I hate this guy. Yeah, random improvement. One of Distruzio's statistics is randomly improved. Chooses between ground attack, air attack, building attack, or health. Pointless. I mean, if you need air attack and he like does ground attack, what's the point? Hate this guy. Distruzio. The General Battaglione. Oh, my favorite. So much my favorite. 2,000 damage to enemy cities. Lowest storm numbers of target city causes damage to target buildings and cities. High velocity blast of Metalite. Or excuse me, Metalite. Metalite would actually be a cool name for a cool metal, like in a steampunk game. It's Metalite. Oh my god, it's the coolest metal ever. Anyway, Metallic Shot, 125 damage versus 100. Increased Battaglione's siege attack by 60 or by 40. 60% is huge. And then Timonium Shot. While range boosted, Battaglione has increased range, building attack, and slightly faster movement. Well, we're just going to upgrade Battaglione because he's going to be the guy we bring in when we can. When they give us a choice, we are going to bring in Battaglione because capturing cities faster is awesome, and he's just beastie all over. He really is. Okay, so now that we're done doing that, we're going to take Giacomo. We're going to toss him into Azar Harif. Pardon me, Azar Harif. It's hard to talk when you're like trying to breathe in. And yes, animation.
You sure seem to know your way around.
I visited here a long time ago.
Visited? Try ran away. Took us 4 months to find him and we could barely drag him home.
Giacomo!
I wonder why.
I liked it here.
I bet you did.
Are you ready? We have little of the king's time.
We're ready.
I'm not going in.
What?
I can't repair my airships here. I've got 1 working flyer. I need to take it back to Parada for parts.
But we need you.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine. I'll catch up with you as soon as I can.
Okay. Hurry back.
Makes sense for the story. I mean, she's doing it mostly out of jealousy, I'm sure. But yeah, she needs to bolt because her airships can't stand the sand.
Young Lord of Miana? I trust you do not bear bad news. We have our share of that already.
It is an honor to have this audience, Your Highness. But I'm afraid my news is indeed quite dire. My city, Miana, has been destroyed.
How many of your people survived?
None that I know of, aside from the men I brought here.
You have my deepest sympathies. You are, of course, welcome to stay within the safety of our city. For what it is worth in this dark time.
I'm afraid there's more. We didn't come for asylum. We came to warn you.
Warn us?
The army that destroyed our city? It's made its way here to your kingdom. Your people are not safe.
Leave us.
Bye-bye, dancing girls.
Lord, do you know of the Dark Alin?
Those things we fought in Padonia.
You're right. We fought raiders. They looked like Alin, but they were made of dark glass. I'd always thought the Dark Alin were just a story.
It is no story. It is no story that kills my people and destroys their villages. It is no story that has eluded my army at every turn. It is no story that has made us prisoners within the walls of our own city.
Your Highness, tell me more about these Dark Alin. When did they attack you? Where are they based?
Nearly 30 generations ago, when the might of our kingdom was unrivaled, a genie known as Sawu was corrupted by a strange talisman, an object which fell from the sky. Under the influence of this talisman, he created creatures of living glass, dark glass, and he used them to conquer the city of Mezakesh.
I've never heard of it.
It was once the mightiest city in our kingdom, and the most beautiful. Sawu could not be stopped. The most powerful mystics of that age banded together to destroy him. But the magic they used against him seemed to feed the talisman to which he was bound. He only grew stronger.
But he was beaten somehow.
Mezakesh was abandoned, and the city itself was buried, with Sawu at its heart, under a mile of desert sand. Since then, there have been rumors from time to time of these Dark Alin emerging from that cursed desert. But this is rumor no more. In recent weeks, the Dark Alin have returned, and they go stronger with each passing day. Something has awakened them.
And the Doge promised to stop them.
He did. Until he succeeds, we can only hope to endure these attacks.
Whatever the Doge told you, it was a lie. He's not here to save your kingdom. He has some goal of his own.
Of course he does. I have ruled for 37 years, young lord. I am no stranger to such things. But if he destroys our enemy while achieving this goal, how can I deny my people such a gift?
Tell us how to reach Mezakesh. The Doge will betray you. I promise. We will not.
You ask me for permission to commit suicide, my friend. I do not have the power to deny you that.
It won't be suicide. Not if you allow Ari to go with us.
That I can deny you. I need Ari here. I must think of the safety of my people.
Your Highness, please. We must listen to...
attack!
What?
Dark Alin in the city!
You see now the threat we face? If you wish to seek your death at Mezakesh, go tonight. The desert will be more forgiving at night.
I like this guy as a king. His voice actor did a really good job as well. The Doge has arrived here before us and has somehow convinced the king of his benevolence. If only I could convince the king that he is dealing with a madman and a mass murderer. The king's bargain with the Doge will surely lead to an evil fate for his people. We will do the right thing and help the Alin defend their city against the crushing tide of dark glass. Should we survive, Ari has offered to defy the king's will and come with us. Though she risks permanent exile, she knows it is the only way to save her people. I do not wish to see any harm come to her, but without her help, we have no choice of finding our way in this land. No chance, of finding our way in this land. So this is defense of Azar Harif. Once it loads, it will be the defense of Azar. Azar is Azar Harif. I keep trying to say Hazar as if it starts with an H. It does not. Oh, look, she's sad in the back. She's all like, he doesn't love me anymore. I'm a man of the people. Today I'm a man of this person. Tomorrow I'll be a man of a different person. Okay, let's no more commenting on the image in the back. But it is nice that they actually built the images to kind of relay all that you just saw in the story into one picturesque image. I'm trading up. Besides, it was her fault anyway. She left. Of course he'd be all like, ooh, hot babe. So here's... Oop, sorry, pulling on my headset. So,
Azar Harif.
yeah.
I have not seen it since I was a boy. I wish I could have returned under better circumstances.
So yeah, lots of magic, plus we have incoming. So we're just gonna kind of stand here a minute, I think. Who is this? This is Ari. Okay, so there's Ari. You guys need help. Go. Giaccomo, do some good things. Do good things. Oh, we can build as well. Yeah. So although we're under attack now, these are the same. They just have different images. And we're gonna say increase our borders for the purpose of attrition. Is that on my side? Okay, oh, king ally. Okay, cool. It is technically on my side. So we have a city, or how are you guys doing? You guys are not. Do something. Do something, please. My clockwork men will eventually die. Oh, and if you look at Giacomo there, okay, that is a siege cannon. That is the equivalent of a siege cannon there. If you look at Giacomo there, how he now has. Can I zoom in? Okay, I can't zoom in anymore, but yeah, now he has like a cover, a sand cover for like the sand dune stuff. It's kind of cute. I mean, it's not great or anything. Hey guys, what are you doing? Why don't you go over this way and help out? Are you guys doing okay? Okay, so they just took out the gun, which is great. We're gonna need some help over here. Those guys are finally taking attrition damage, which is also great. I thought I had a floater around here, but I don't. So now what we have to do is we have to start defending. So now this is what I really don't like about the Alin more than anything, and this is actually a thing I hate in a lot of RTS games, is they separate the Stand Spire from the Eternal Flame. Oh, are we done? Did we win?
Azar Harif is safe. For now.
That was quick.
However, the remaining troops I had were destroyed.
No, we're at the right here.